What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be using what is currently the best Royal Giant variant right now in the game. So you guys can see Royal Ghost is in this RG deck, and I bet you guys you haven't seen Royal Ghost in RG variants in a while. It's before was used a lot recently with E-Barbs and then Dark Prince in the drill meta, but because there's no more of the drill meta and because E-Barbs aren't as broken as they were, Ghost is the best option because for 3 elixir, it gets a lot of value, good synergy with the RG paired with it on offense. You can play it in the middle too to snipe things and buildings too to make it easier to get those off of the board. And the splash is good against, Royal Hogs too, paired with skeletons. And then the Mother Witch. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Did you guys even notice it got nerfed? I mean, 4% hit points. That barely changed any interactions at all. It is still one of the best cards in the whole game. And the Royal Giant, on the other hand, the nerf is a little bit more noticeable because there's a lot of circumstances where now it doesn't get that extra shot like it used to. Sometimes it might even get 2 less shots on an RG push if it gets distracted by a building, and then also gets slowed down when targeting the tower and the building too, so it gets affected 2 times, and if they log it back too, all those things slow it down. But it's still a top 3 Wing Condition. Even after that first attack nerf, I still think it's a very solid card. Obviously, Fisherman, best support card to have with RG. Mega Minion is mostly just for air. So before we head into the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all of you guys who do use my code. It does mean a lot. And right now I'm at 8,050 trophies, so we're going to do some end season pushing. I'm not insanely high up. I'm a little below my season highest, and there's less than 2 days of the season left. I'm going to try to... I finished 11th last season, so I'll do my best to, try to finish better this season. It's going to be harder, I mean, because I'm kind of low right now, but I'm going to play a ton today and tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we found our first match here against Manjima. So we'll go ahead and give him the good luck and see what he's going to start with. I mean, if he doesn't... Okay, he's just going to Dark Goblin. I was going to say, if he doesn't do anything, Royal Ghost in the back is a pretty safe starting play with this deck. And if he has Dark Goblin, that means he's definitely using a, log bait deck, and we already know the rest of the cards. Well, there is one thing I don't know. I don't know if he has Dark Prince or if he has Prince. If I had to pick between one or the other, what I would prefer him to have, I probably would prefer him to have Dark Prince just because I think the Prince is pretty good against the Royal Giant, and the Dark Prince, of course, doesn't do as much DPS, so he has guards. I guess we'll just Fisherman here, because I don't think the skeletons will be enough to fully stop it. Maybe they would have, but I was at 10 elixir anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to go for a barrel, and instead of logging, I'm actually going to Ghost, because I could tell that he played them all in the same place, so this way I can save my log for something else if I need to. Like, the princesses can be really annoying, and unfortunately he has Prince and he also has Fireball, so that's unfortunate. I was hoping he'd have Rocket, and that usually this deck runs Rocket. The reason why I prefer him to have Rocket is because the Fireball is very good against the Mother Witch, and if he had Rocket, it would get very little value in this matchup. That's probably the reason why he put Fireball in the deck, is because of all the Royal Hogs and the Mother Witch. It's very hard for him to run Rocket in this meta. I guess we can just cycle a Ghost in the back, and this time if he plays a barrel normally, I'm just going to log it. And he's probably going to Rascals or something. Okay, he goes for the Princess. I'm just going to Fireball it because I got to save my log for the barrel. He's going to go Rascals here. I think I'm just going to go for a Mother Witch, but I'm going to play it high in the opposite lane, so this way he can't Fireball the tower and get damage. And this should be able to fully stop everything, and we'll even get a little bit of a counter push too. We're just going to log. I think he played that, slightly in the back, so I played it a little further back just to ensure I hit everything. Go for a Fisherman here. And he's going to log. I think we're going to go for our RG now to see if we can get some damage or at least force a lot of elixir out of him. He's going to go Guards. The Guards are very good in this matchup because they're going to block the Fisherman and just overall get a good amount of value. So it's definitely something we have to be cautious for. Okay, we push it out of the way, but it got a little bit of damage, though. It's not good. We can let the Princess get a couple shots. Ooh, bad Rascals. He let the Ghost splash the Rascal Girls, which I don't think he wanted to happen. We're just going to RG here. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for Guards, so I can't really Fisherman the Prince, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see he does end up going for Guards. But the RG will still be able to get a couple shots in, so I would say that that's a pretty good RG push still, if you ask me. I'm going to go for a Mega Minion to take care of the princess. This log should be fine here. Okay, we just have to fireball this. We're going to go for skeletons just to distract this. And that was actually a really good princess, although I don't think it's... Never mind, it wasn't that good. I was going to say it was good. It was a good idea, because he thought whatever I was going to play was going to go for the Rascal Boy, but instead, the Ghost, the fact that it can go over the bridge is just insane sometimes, as you saw right there. That's why the Ghost, I like having it in situations like that you saw right there. Honestly, a little bit of an underrated card right now, I would say. I think it's a lot better than people think it is. I even think some people say it needs a buff, which I completely disagree with. I think the Ghost is a solid card in certain decks. So, Mother Witch here going to get a little bit of value here. Let's just go for a Fisherman. Perfect timing to be able to distract everything, mitigate all the damage, and then the Fisherman also stays alive, so that was really nice. I think I might just ignore that princess for now, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to have to devote elixir onto it when my other tower has so much health. I'm instead just going to focus on my push. He doesn't have fireball, so we can actually use it on defense here to defend the barrel. And as you can see, he's getting overwhelmed. We can just go for an RG, fireball the rascals, and we should be able to get the win here. We'll even log the Dark Goblin, and that is going to be GG. So not too bad of a matchup there. I mean, we had to work for it because he did have Fireball instead of the Rocket, but if he had Rocket, I would have just completely rolled him much earlier on. But nice win regardless, and we'll head into the next match. Okay, guys, in our next game here against Fernando here. So we got... In our starting hand here, we could start with a log, but... Alright, yeah, we'll log this. I was going to say you can wait a little bit because you don't want to immediately cycle a log, and then let's say they have a Goblin Barrel or whatever, and you get screwed over by that, so it's always good to wait a little bit. It's going to go Expo, pretty much first play. Very interesting. We're just going to RG that. Not a great Expo if you ask me, but maybe he was trying to... He might have known I was using RG, so he might have tried to, like, starting hand me in hopes of, you know, being able to win that way. I'm going to Ghost here. I played it right away to get a pig. There we go. If you're wondering why didn't I wait until that archer crossed over, I wanted to get that pig. Because this game can often come down to a little bit of chip damage. So you want to try to get as much chip damage as you can from things like logs and the Mother Witch spawning the pigs. And fireball anything they give you, right? Especially in double and triple elixir. In single, you don't want to fireball, you know, too aggressively. Can I get this RG down? I was hoping I could get it down before it targeted the Fisherman. But unfortunately, the Fisherman is going to go down. I guess that's alright. I'm just going to go Mega Minion here. He is going to Knight, but the Mega Minion should be able to DPS down the Knight enough to where I can just log everything, and the Archer shouldn't be able to get any damage on my tower. Yeah, so that should be fine. I'm worried about him outcycling me right now and getting to another Expo before I can get back to an RG. He just needs to play, I think, a couple more cards, so I'm honestly a little scared. He's going to... He might play it now. Okay, he's back to it, so we gotta watch out. He's gonna go, yep, for the Expo. So once again, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a Fisherman, but it's for a good cause. We need to get that RG down, and we do get it down in time, so that's fine. And he's just gonna play Archers, probably, and we're not gonna get any damage, but, you know, it is what it is. Actually, if he Teslas, I think I'm going to fireball it, because we will get a couple RG shots, probably. Nice, very nice. That might have won us the game. I'm surprised he didn't go Archers to try to take it out quicker. I don't think that was a great Tesla. After the Tesla nerf, it's not as good against the RG anymore. If you fireball it, it pretty much dies instantly after one RG shot. I think I'm going to go for an RG here just to try to take out this Expo. I mean, it's an even trade, and I don't want a defensive Expo staying alive for too long, so that works. That's fine with me. He's going to go for another Expo. We're going to have to do this. We're going to play Skeletons over here, so if he were to fireball the Fisherman or something crazy like that, we wouldn't play Skeletons into the fireball. Okay, we'll go Mega Minion here. We still are maintaining a pretty solid lead, so I'm... you know, liking the situation we're in. Because he decided to play that... Do we get the... Okay, we got the RG down just in time. It was so close, though, I got scared. Okay. Perfect. This is getting intense, guys. He's kind of like... He's outcycling me. But this Mother Witch, I think saved us. We're okay, we're okay. We're okay. Nice. Great. This is getting intense, though. You can see this matchup is not as easy as people think it is. I think what I'm going to do is just Fireball log it, so then we save our RG for his next Expo, so he can't outcycle our RG. Nice. That was smart. Because if I went for an RG on that Expo, he would have been able to play that one, and I wouldn't have had my RG in cycle. So yeah, we're fine. Once you get into triple elixir, things kind of get a little bit easier, because then you can just play your distraction cards, and you're pretty much always going to get that RG back in cycle. So yeah, not too bad. But you can see it gets a little intense, because if they get a single Expo lock, you know, you could lose, right? Any Expo lock that they get for like 5 seconds or more could cost you the game. So you have to be really, really careful to make sure that you don't let that happen. It can be hard, though. I mean, you can lose that matchup in single elixir and double elixir too, but then once you get to triple, you're alright. So there we go. Nice win there. Gonna put us probably one game away from 8100, assuming we win it. 227th now. Let's head into the next one and see if we can keep climbing. Alright, guys. We found our next match here against Alice. So I actually think this is Kid who pushes this account. I don't know if you guys know who Kid is, but he's a very good log bait player. Some people consider him to be the best log bait player in the game, which, I mean, I agree with. He's definitely in the top 2 or 3. He's really, really good. So he's going to go for a Knight. If he has log bait Inferno, this matchup is not too easy, because the Inferno is so good against RG. But the Ghost is helpful, and the Mother Witch, right? Those are the key cards, I would say, in this matchup. I think we're just going to cycle Skeletons here, and then I'm going to go for a Mother Witch to get some pigs off of this. And then after this, I'm probably going to Royal Giant in the back. You need to go RG in the back when they have a building like an Inferno, and now's the perfect time to do it, because he just used a Knight, so we're up Elixir, we can do it. He's not going to punish us. I mean, if he does, it would be a Princess at the Bridge or something. So he's going to go for a Rocket, which is a little interesting. It's a little aggressive. I'm going to Ghost here because he doesn't have a Knight in cycle, so it should get some good value. And then I'm going to log this. He's going to go for a log. Oh, we log the Electric Spirit. I think that should be good game. He's so low on Elixir. Maybe it's not good game. I probably spoke too soon, but... Nah, that might be GG already. Yeah, that log was insane. Clipping that Electro Spirit. I'm not saying the Electro Spirit would have prevented all that damage, but what I am saying is if we didn't hit that Electro Spirit and the Electro Spirit did ended up stunning stuff, the RG probably would have gotten one less hit. He would have been able to take things out. Maybe he would have, like, I don't know, maybe even close to 1,000 more health on his tower. We would still have gotten a lot of damage, but it wouldn't have even been close to what we got, I guess is what I'm saying. So we're just going to RG in the back again. I honestly think him playing a Rocket on that RG was the main problem of why he took the damage he did, because he already cycled a Knight, right? Which is why I was like, okay, I'm going to go RG in the back, because he just, you know, used 3 Elixir, and I'm up Elixir, so him playing that Rocket on an RG that doesn't take it out when I'm already up Elixir is not the optimal play, in my opinion. And that's what allowed us to break through and get all that damage. So the Rocket isn't going to hit everything. The Fisherman will be able to... Not going to hit, never mind. I'm just going to go for another RG in the back. Skeletons, just in case you were to drop Princess at the Bridge, and look at this. We got damage on the left lane too from that Royal Ghost, and things are looking pretty solid for us. So we're going to go Ghost in this lane. It'll help take out the Princess if he plays it. And what's really good is if he plays any Inferno that I can Fireball, I'm going to take it. Like right here, I'm obviously going to Fireball that. So the Knight isn't going to deal with that Ghost like he was hoping probably. We're going to go for a Mother Witch like this here, and we can go for another Ghost and just keep up the pressure. That pig got a hit. Okay, yeah, this should be GG, because I think we can just fireball his tower twice and then log, and that's game. He needs to get, I think, 3 rockets on my tower, and there's no way he can do that before I get down 2 fireballs. I mean, I think our cycle's about even anyway, so there's no way he can get 18 elixir on my tower before I get, you know, 8 elixir on his tower, or I guess 10, because we do need a log. But point being, no chance. We could ignore the barrel, and that is going to be GG. So yeah, not too bad of a matchup there. I don't think it's a really, really easy matchup. I think that rocket cost him overcommitting that much early on. You know, playing 6 elixir on 6 elixir, you might not think of it as a horrible play, but when it's single elixir and you're already down an elixir, like when you just cycled a knight and I was at 10, so that gave him a really difficult time defending, and we won pretty much from our first push, which usually doesn't happen. Usually in that matchup, you win in double or triple elixir, so that was kind of a rare occurrence, which you saw there. So we get back to 8,100, still not at my season highest yet, but very, very close to the top 200 now. We'll see if we can get back into the top 200. Let's go. Okay, guys, found our next match here against P2. We'll just cycle Skeletons and Bandit. Okay, so Bandit, usually some form of bridge spam. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. Usually it just means bridge spam. That's all you know. Mega Knight. Okay, so if he has Mega Knight and Inferno Drag, this will not be easy because we don't ever set to the Inferno Drag, but we have pretty good defense, so we have a chance. Uh-oh. We don't have our Fisherman in cycle, and he's going in for a Ram Rider push. Luckily, though, the Ram Rider actually snuck in front. I didn't expect that to happen. So we're going to be able to defend this quite easily. That worked out perfectly. The Mega Knight was kind of stuck at the bridge because there was something tanking for it. I think it was the Ghost. And then because of that, it was so much easier to defend, which was great. I'm just going to cycle Skeletons here and then probably go for a Mega Minion. But I'm curious to see what the rest of his deck is. Okay, so he has a Mother Witch. He might not have Inferno Drag. If he doesn't have Inferno Drag, I definitely can win this. I was just worried that he had the Inferno Drag, because that card is very, very annoying with this deck. So we'll just log here. It's going to cycle us and almost kill the Mother Witch. We're going to go Fisherman. Unfortunately, I don't know if... Let's just relax. Uh-oh. Yeah, that Mother Witch is annoying. You see, I couldn't play Skeletons or else pigs would have spawned. So there was kind of nothing I could have done there, except just watch and take damage. Okay, well. I don't even know if I want to show this game, because this is kind of ugly. I probably will, because I think this is a hard counter, so I'll show you like what a difficult matchup would be for this deck. Even though he doesn't have Inferno Drag, I don't like playing against this type of deck, because he has Mega Knight, Fireball, and... Oh, he hasn't. Okay, this is a hard counter, so I don't mind showing this. I mean, he has a complete hard counter with the Inferno Drag, too. I already mentioned that, like, it would be hard, because of the... But, yeah. Hard counter, not much we can do. I mean, yeah, you could say... Should I just be nice and say he played it well? I mean, kind of. I guess he played it kind of well, but in a way, all he did was kind of spam the bridge, and I couldn't defend. I had to hopelessly, like, sit there and just, like, watch my inevitable doom. So, I mean, he did what he had to, right? I can't say he, like, outplayed me or did anything great. He just did what he had to, and the matchup helped him there, too. So, he did what he had to win. I can't really defend. Difficult matchup, but yeah. I'll just show loss. You know, I don't mind showing losses, especially after the first couple games in the video have been played, because, I mean, it's realistic for you guys, like you've said in the comments. Like, I don't know, this type of matchup, there's just nothing you can do, pretty much. I mean, Inferno Drag, Mega Knight, Ram Rider, it's like a lot of annoying cards, and then the Mother Witch 2 gets good value against your Skeletons. I had to, like, you saw me there, I had, like, a spasm on defense or whatever. Like, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't really do anything, because my only play was to play Skeletons, and I couldn't do that, because I would have played them into a Mother Witch. So, you know, you have those awkward times like that too. But anyway, that's alright. It's our first loss of the video. 1-3 before that. So yeah, we'll play probably 1 or 2 more games, and I'll see you guys when I find the next match. Okay guys, here we go. Found our next game here. I think this guy uses Lava Clone. I played against him before a few days ago, so I think that's what he has. That's a little scary, but luckily we do have the Mother Witch and the Fireball, which definitely get a good amount of value for us in the matchup. But I think he uses it with Fireball. So he's going to have a good spell for the Mother Witch, unfortunately. But I think we could win it because we do have a faster cycle. So he is going to have Lumberjack and Fireball. So yeah, it is looking like he is using Lava Clone as I anticipated. I'm going to go RG here to support this Mega Minion. I have Log for the Skarmy, so if he plays it, it's fine. He's going to go for a Flying Machine. And yeah, he does play the Skarmy. We'll just log it now, I guess. I don't know if he's going to Clone. I feel like it would be quite an interesting play if he did Clone here. Yeah, he doesn't. I didn't think he would. We'll let that Flying Machine get a little bit of damage. I didn't really want to overcommit with a Fireball on top of it because we're already, I think, down a tiny bit of Elixir or even. So playing a Fireball would be a very, very bad decision in that situation. But yeah, we'll see. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I mean, we don't have Electro Spirit. If I had Electro Spirit instead of, say, the Skeleton, this would make it things a little easier. But yeah, this is going to be challenging. So he's going to go for... What does he do here? So he goes for a Lumberjack. I guess we could just go for a Fisherman to try to pull it into the opposite lane here. Yeah, we are going to be able to do that. And he goes for a Clone. Hopefully this Mother Witch can, like, go crazy here and get us a bunch of pigs. Get some, not a whole lot. I'm going to go Ghost here, though, and Skeletons. And he probably won't be able to defend this because I don't think Skarmy would be able to... Oh, well... Well, that was a little interesting. I'm going to go for a Mother Witch here. We're going to get some pigs, and we might even be able to take the tower. Yeah, because he's not able to Fireball everything. So, there we go. We're going to go for an RG here. We could maybe even try to predict a Lumberjack. He's not going to play it, though. That's unfortunate. Does he even... Okay, there, he finally plays it. So, we forced him to defend in the opposite lane, and he's going to go all in this lane, too, which is rather interesting. So, the only problem is I don't know if I can defend this. We're going to go for a... Okay. This is weird. I've never been in a situation like this before. He's gonna try to Flying Machine in the pocket. Oh my gosh, let's go. What a game. Oh my god, he is fuming right now. Okay. Yeah, that was intense. I was worried I was going to throw that. I was very worried of going RG in the pocket because you saw he had the Skarmy. He was like spamming everything, and because the RG first attacked slower, it might have not gotten a shot. So I was very safe. In my mind, I was thinking like, all right, there's no way he's going to go Lava because if he does that, then I can just RG and he won't have the Elixir defend. So I just kept playing my cheap cards in hopes he wouldn't be able to win off of a Flying Machine, and there we go. We were able to get it. So I think we'll go for one final game. Win or loss, this will be the last one, and I'll see you guys when we find it. That game was insane. Okay, here we go. Last match against Drew B. We can just start with Skeletons. He's going to go Lava, so we're going to go Ghost and RG at the bridge in the opposite lane. If he has an Inferno Drag, oh well, then this push is going to be kind of bad. But looks like he's got minions. So we're not going to do anything else. We're just going to let that RG go. It's going to almost take the tower. I think it should get... that's a good amount of damage. We just need one more good RG, and that's tower down. We can go Fisherman here. It's not going to help us at all against the Lava Hound. And he is going to just zap it. Okay, we'll go Mega Minion here. He goes Baby Drag. I'm going to go ahead and Fireball this. If he goes for Balloon now, he has a very good chance of taking my tower. But I could mitigate maybe a shot as long as... Yeah, I think this Balloon maybe won't... You know what? Mother Witch got 2 shots on it. I think I might save my tower, actually. Yeah, it's going to save the tower, so he's going to have to play another balloon or another... Or Fireball Zap. Would Fireball Zap take it? I don't know if it would. It's close. I can't tell. Anyway. Let's just focus on offense here. We want to try to go in. Oh, nice. Mega Minion right on top of those minions. Those minions just getting destroyed, but he did scar me, which I have log for. And we're going to go Fisherman to try to take out the right lane while he's defending the left. He's probably not going to be able to. And look, the Baby Dragon wasn't splashing the Mega Minion. That's super annoying for him. We take the tower, and we're in a great situation. So here I'm just going to go Skeletons to mitigate a couple shots from that Baby Dragon. You can actually kite a Baby Dragon in the opposite lane, but in that situation I don't want to do it because my other tower is so low. So here we're just going to go RG Ghost in the pocket. There's a very good chance it'll take his tower. And if it doesn't, it'll at least put it in, you know, critical condition. And I think we... no, we don't... no, we don't take it. Okay, but this is a fireball and a half right here, so we're going to go ahead and take that fireball. Obviously, you know, the balloon, lava balloon push will take the tower. There's nothing I can do about that. But we still have our, you know, right tower still up, so we're fine. We're just going to go for a... Okay, he goes lava in the pocket, so yeah, we're going to definitely lose that tower. He might go balloon here, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop this. Well, wait, Wait. It's like a base race, right? Oh. And he's BMing? What? I'm going to throw a wow there. Let's put him in his place with an emote he doesn't have. The global tournament emote. I bet you don't have it. Let's check your profile. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, that's right. You might have won. But you, my friend, do not have this emote. So, I'm still a winner in my book. Anyway, that is going to be it for the video. I'm just kidding, by the way, guys. You know, I'm not trying to be too toxic. Don't worry. I'm just trying to, it's for the content. It's for the content. All right, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We got some nice wins. You know, I didn't show every loss, but we did show those, that loss there and that loss to show you, you know, like these would be some difficult matchups. This Lava Clone one was a little bit, you know, not as bad because he didn't have a building, but this one, Tombstone, Baby Dragon 2, got a lot of value for him. So overall, not easy, but yeah, that's good. That is going to be it. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow for the last day of the season push or replays if I get really high up, or maybe a GC. I'll think about it, but overall, I want to focus on my push, so I might not upload a video. I'll see, but that's going to be it. I forgot if I already said this. If I didn't, yeah, you know, you guys already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe, and thanks again. Until next time, guys.